The death scene of Gatsby illuminates the theme of increased freedom, which, was prominent in the 1920s when The Great Gatsby took place, because, people were doing more stuff for their own selves and their own motivations, which also, the theme of motivation to reach goals, such as like when Gatsby is persistent in trying to get Daisy. But this relates to the light and death because George, his wife dies and he kills Gatsby, so that's a lot of death stuff right there. And after Myrtle's death, George was sad and felt really bad. However, he was soon motivated to avenge her after being informed that Gatsby was the one who killed Myrtle. He doesn't let her death keep him down. He gets back up and moves towards his new goal. He frees himself from society's expectations and kills a person. All this shows that George was motivated to get his goal of revenge and escape from society's expectations, giving himself a greater degree of freedom because he was no longer as concerned with consequences. By not worrying too much about consequences, he is able to achieve his goal easier since he is not being distracted by doubts. And just to clarify, I am in no way endorsing murder. I am a staunch supporter of not killing people unless absolutely necessary. I've also experienced death in Subway Surfers. Whenever Frank gets hit by a train, he dies, as anyone would when getting hit by a train. However, similar to George, I don't give up on life after experiencing a death. Although I guess technically George did give up on life. But that's not the point. He didn't immediately give up on life. I get Frank to start running again because I am motivated to reach the end of Subway Surfers. All of this is motivated by the theme of freedom, which is present in The Great Gatsby also. But the theme of freedom applies to Subway Surfers and death because I want the surfers to be free of the cops and free of having to run and worry about getting hit by a train. Life will hit you with obstacles, like trains, but you have to get back up and keep going to reach your goal. You only have one life, so live it to the fullest and graffiti on subways if you want, because freedom is important. Don't stress yourself too much with consequences. People are fallible, and trying to be perfect and avoid consequences entirely is futile. Enjoy your life, because you never know when you might die, so stop worrying too much and have fun, and stand on a moving roller coaster if you want. I've done it before, and I'm fine. I'm not being mendacious right now. This is a true story. In all seriousness, I have known people that have died, and I know I don't want to die with any regrets over not doing something that I wanted to. Basically, death has taught me to enjoy life, appreciate any degree of freedom I have, and it has pushed me to make my goals come to fruition, disseminate my message.